Alright, let's go in here and take a look, show some above ceiling work that we did. Camera. Thanks, sir. Climb up inside here and we'll take a look at some of the work we did back when they did this up in here. As you can tell, the insulation up here is white and the insulation down below is yellow. We had the weatherproofing company install the insulation. They left this area out. My company came in and we installed the insulation. We also put the dense glass on the outside and inside to seal the upper area around the cast stone. This is just one of the examples of some of the above grid work that we did. If you can, let's see if I can't get a better light here. Try to zoom in for y'all. You can see up here at the top as well. We installed all that insulation up in there to control airflow. We also do a lot of work with the ceiling tile. We had another company installing that. A lot of the tiles were broken and needed to be replaced. Ceiling track is bent. We did all that and replaced all that. There you go. And we do a lot of that work as well with ceiling grid. Alright. Another thing that we did, we can take a look at while we're in here, is we did all the caulking around the inside windows. My company personally did not install the aluminum frame. All we installed in the building was the steel frame windows and doors. All the aluminum stuff was installed by another company, but we do offer that service as well. They just happened to outbid us on that one. But we did do the caulking on the inside to seal up all the windows. Alright, let's move on to another area. Okay. We did quite a bit of work in the library as well. I'll take you down here and give you a shot of what we did inside the library. Up here on the top, if you look up towards the skylight, we installed the sections for the skylight, as well as, if you want to take a walk over here low on this side. And if you look up here at the top, behind the sheetrock is structural steel, and I guess there was a mistake in the fabrication, but several months ago when we were installing the skylight, we had to cut and adjust the steel. We had to come in and take a torch and a grinder, cut it back in order for the steel to fit in. Otherwise the sheetrock wouldn't cover it up. Let's take a walk here. Another thing that we did too was, while we were out here, was we did a lot of stuff to ensure safety. If you take a look in here on these pipes, like these pipes are painted orange, we did all of that to ensure before any walls and stuff were in here that people didn't run into them and stuff like that, because there were protrusions that were sticking out of the slab. We installed wire racks. We also installed the fireproof plywood here for telephone systems and computer systems. Take a walk over here. This would be a good example to show you what I was talking about earlier with the electrical outlets needed to be patched. This is one of the rooms over here that had the electrical outlets moved. You can take a look here, you can see it much better. If you notice that these blocks right here around these cuts, they look a little differently compared to the rest of the blocks. Here, that's where all these electrical boxes were at the wrong elevations, and we came back, cut the blocks out, moved the electrical outlets down, and patched the walls. Alright, let's move on to the kitchen, and we'll show you all a couple of things that we got going on in the kitchen that we took care of.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Alright, let's take a walk over here and we'll take a look at the stage. My company installed all the handrails in the building. Now originally these handrails needed modification. They didn't match, they didn't line up. Take a look here. Right here in this section, the rail was too short and needed an extension added to it. We added that in there. The rail also, if you come down to this end, the rails themselves had to be modified due to the slab was out a little bit. So in order to meet regulations, they had to come out a foot onto the finished floor in order to meet ADA standards. So this pipe right here was bent and wrapped around the corner, and then we added this section of pipe here to meet the ADA standards. We also poured and set the railing when it first came in and did all the welding to join them all together. Now another company is doing the painting, but we do also offer that service as well as the flooring on the stage itself. Another company installed the hardwood floor, but we do offer that service as well too. Let's move over to the kitchen and show you guys a couple of things that we did there in the kitchen area.